Welcome live to the next Valvoline live from Atlanta for the Benny 400. It's season 5.
Yes, sir, I gotcha. Alright, to start off pre-race, I'd like to say that we have a lot of capable drivers tonight, including Milk, who barely lost that Richmond race last Friday when he got caught up in a late race wreck. Do you have any people that you would like to see win tonight, Lando?
I have a feeling that Bet Bryce is going to end up being up there late in the race, and he's going to have a great chance at this one tonight.
Yeah. Also, you can't count out Pumps, dude. He had a great race at Richmond last week, coming from 2 laps down and got just by on that overtime caution, and was able to get both of his laps back. I feel like he's going to be a sneaky good one tonight also.
Can't count out that 4 machine either. He won Daytona the 500 just a few weeks ago. Who says he can't come back and win the next super speedway race?
That is very true, very true. These next-gen cars are a little bit tricky though. It's going to be cool to see who can qualify right at the top of the board.
Really is. But you can never not count out Cater over here either. He is one of the main drivers.
Yeah.
One of the most known P5 drivers as well.
Yeah, very great drivers out here tonight. They're going to be very quick. I feel like this is going to be one of the better races on the schedule.
I just have the same feeling there. Anybody else have a feeling that would end up being up there?
Oh, I feel like Gone Hunting is going to be good too. I feel like anybody really has a shot at this race. I feel like with these races that are kind of like super speedways, I feel like, like really anyone's got a shot at it, no matter if you're quick or not, because as long as you got that draft, you're going to be perfectly fine.
Yeah. I agree with you. Will we see an overcut that could potentially screw up any fuel plans?
Yeah, I mean, especially even cautions in the later stages. Tracks like here at Atlanta, they pick up a lot of tire wear, so maybe these guys, if they get a chance to pit and there's a caution that comes out, it could really mess up the end of their race or their whole strategy even. We saw it in the truck race with G-Cool. It screwed up his race from the start after he pit under caution, and then another one came out and screwed up his whole idea.
Yes, we very likely see that tonight, based off of how most super speedway races will end up here. Something, a caution might just happen.
Oh, absolutely. You always got to watch out for those, drivers that are very quick too. If they get caught up in a caution or something like that, where it's going to move them to the next pack and they're not going to have that clean air anymore. It's going to be all dirty air for them, and it's not going to be a nice rest of the race for them.
No, and another thing you want to keep here, keep an eye on your temps, because those could cause real controversy late in the race.
Oh yeah, because people are going to be putting tape on their grill when they come into pit road too, so they got to make sure they put on the right amount of tape and make sure that they're going to be good for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
I think we're about ready to get started here in a couple minutes. I think Mook's getting ready to start qualifying not too long.
Yep. Any last
Are you in the lobby and ready for his invite?
I'm waiting for the invite, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for pre-race. We will be back when qualifying is ready to start. Thank you all for listening for right now.
Yep. We're going green.
I'll go green.
Go to go.
A cage of cold metal with hot rubber at the corners. A chariot of thundering fury.
They're going green right now.
The difference between you and your rivals isn't just the war paint traded in battle.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
refuse to lose.
Joey woke up that morning with no intention of making waves, but the sun was shining on him. He had to stop and shield his face. Took a stroll outside to greet the birds and the bees and trees, and to check on his friend the flower under the stress of the autumn breeze. And he asked, "Are you paralyzed by pain or afraid of the future?" Yeah, there's some truth to that rumor, 'cause I'm a late bloomer. Forget about yesterday, 'cause you're long overdue, yeah. Wish I'd gotten there sooner. I'm a late, late bloomer. Ooh. You see, I'm always stuck in neutral. Too many worries on my brain. Will the light cascade around me? Will I track the righteous rain? 'Cause I know I've got potential to reach the stars from way down here. And while I bask inside the downpour, I get to know and face my fears. So cast your aspersions, not afraid of the future. Wish I'd gotten there sooner, but I'm a late bloomer. Ghost shouted from the Rockies, so there's no confusion. The answer's flowing right through you. Say I'm the late bloomer. Sometimes I think if I keep holding on, something good might come my way. Some nights I think my time might not arrive. You gotta throw those thoughts away. You gotta stand up tall and straight. Ghost shouted from the Rockies, so there's no confusion. But love is flowing right through you. Say I'm a late bloomer. Throw open all your windows and howl into the moon, yeah. Now all the winners are losers, and I'm a late bloomer.
As we get ready to start qualifying, who do you have as your pick to get pole here?
You know, there's always those guys that are sneaky, but I think Blue Angel could possibly get the pole here. He's been strong in these few couple weeks here.
That is honestly a really good pick. I agree with you. There's a lot of people who can come up here and just steal pole and maybe just keep the lead the whole race. But my pick for pole today, give me Milk. I think Milk will be
Ooh.
able to do it tonight.
Yeah, you can never count out Milk in these races, man. Very quick. At all races, matter of fact.
He's really quick at a lot of tracks on the schedule. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but he's got the
Yeah.
speed.
The dude has insane speed. I don't know how he's able to stay in the front all the time, but he was dominating that race at Richmond that I commentated on last week. And I thought he was the easiest pick for win. But, you know, as easy as it was to pick that, I feel like there's a lot of guys that could come out and win towards the end of the race, like what happened at Richmond.
We could have another story like Pumps, 2 laps down, came back onto the lead lap, and had a great finish and actually won that race, I believe.
Yeah, he did, because of disqualification for G Cool at the end of the race, which was eventful, to say the least. I believe they're getting the lobby started right now. I believe he's sending out all the invites, and then we should be getting ready to go for qualifying.
Mhm. I think for me, the main plan in qualifying, stay in the back. Depending on if they do single car or not, if they are doing pack qualifying, stay in the back. Get the draft the whole
That's it.
lap.
Yeah, it's a good question to ask Milk if they're doing single car qualifying or if this is going to be a full pack. Because it could go either way for these drivers. Because if it's a single car, you go off a complete skill with that. It's nothing to do with drafting, nothing. But like if it's a full pack, if it's pack racing, then I feel like we could see a guy possibly get pulled that's not even the quickest out of the bunch just by themselves.
Exactly. Like instead of packing, just doing single car, that could throw a whole wrench into a team's plans.
Oh yeah, man, it's insane how you could see these races. And especially a lot of these drivers looking for these points to go into their standings, and you get 5 points, I believe, for getting pole. And if they're doing the pack, if they're doing pack qualifying, I believe you get 5 points for the heat win also. So you get 5 points for heat win and 5 points for pole position.
I believe so. I'm gonna double check that for you, but I'm pretty sure you were correct.
Okay, we got the invite from Milk.
Yep, I got the invite.
Alright, here we go, everyone. About to go underway. In qualifying, it seems that they are doing pack qualifying, as Milk is going to be starting on the inside. On the outside, we'll see the 17 car. And in the second row back, we will see pumps. There we go, Milk out to that lead right there, following right behind his pumps, giving him an insane bump back there. I think Jared is trying to find the bottom here. It's rough. Oh!
Is the 9 getting way up the track?
Yeah, it must have been a handling issue there from the 18, accidentally pushing up the track there a bit.
Yeah, and they decided that it was an idea to go 3 wide and qualify.
Man, there's the guy that I picked to win this race today in qualifying. All the way from Blue Angel, all the way from like the back, pretty much. Now he's up to second place and chasing after Milk's bumper. Oh, 18 in the wall.
Oh, that's the 9 around. That
It will stay
be
green.
They stay green for qualifying. I don't believe there's cautions.
Blue Angel making the move to the inside. He will take the lead now.
As Milk. Oh, Milk!
Oh, Milk!
How did they not wreck? That was impressive.
Absolutely impeccable driving there from Milk. I don't know how he saved that. Jarrett seemed that he got a little bit loose and smacked the door of him.
Yeah. From my angle, it looked like that 55 Milk tried to get in the line and just wasn't cleared yet.
Yeah, I think it was just out of aggression there, and I don't blame him either. I mean, those those points are going to be detrimental to their success in this playoff race.
Yep, but as you can see, there's a 3-car breakaway here of the 11, 7, and 17. The 55 trying to join this here for qualifying. That will help out these drivers in this train who are behind that 11 machine with the draft.
Yeah, it will. I think the 11 machine is just working on keeping those guys behind him, as we're going to see the 7 go to the outside here and make a dominant move. 17 falling right behind. Oh, okay.
They're now side by side in turn 3 and 4. That is the 7 and the 11. The 1755 stay behind, still in line. I'm going to take a look at the drivers behind them of Bryce, who's just coming out of pit road, I believe, now on the apron. There's the pack catching right up to the back of him really fast here. What does he do? Does he stay to the apron? Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. He almost got right up into those
leads. The field, and he's going to almost kill Milk as well. That was close to controversy and a
I
penalty.
think Pumps went into the pits to go get those fresh tires so he could possibly put up a quicker lap than these guys.
You can see Pumps right there, and that 12 machine right behind that 55. The 3 wide, there's contact. Oh, there's more contact. Oh, that's the 55 spinning.
Milk around.
Milk has gone around. But they stay going. The 11, the 17, the 7. Oh, man. That is insane. Like, to the 7, he's wrecking big.
No one's else is gonna get caught up in that wreck, though. I think he's gonna stay. It's gonna stay green.
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm sure there's gonna be some drivers not happy about how this one's going.
No, but they're still that now 2-car breakaway. The 11, 17 up there.
Pumps just hit the
pit
wall.
Whoa, Price. Oh no. But I'm keeping an eye up on this 3-car pack. As they're going side by side behind the 11, the 17, and the 9, side by side in turn 3. There's the 18 on your inside. He stays to the apron.
Possible 3 wide here if this 17 could get underneath the 11 or even to the outside of him.
I believe
inside goes the
final
17.
lap of qualifying is the 11, 17, 9 is your running order. Not full running order officially yet, but how they are running on track, that is what position they are in.
Well, the 17
go
send
into
it.
3
You
for
go
the
get
final
that
time.
position.
Does he send it? Does he move him? No, he doesn't. They stay in line coming out of turn 4. And out of turn 4, the 11 Blue Angel will win qualifying.
Wow, that is just the heat race and qualifying. And I don't think anybody expected all of that commotion to go on there.
I didn't expect like 5 crashes in qualifying.
And I know one guy's going to be upset, and that's going to be Milk. He was in the running to go get that heat win, and he got messed up.
He did. That was a great chance for him there. And then it just all went wrong.
There's a possible chance that he could get pole position, though, even though he fell so far back. Because he was running really quick up there in that front pack.
Yeah, he was making sure to stay in the draft of that 17 machine. But we'll see who else will finish in what positioning. As we look now, Blue Angel in the pole with a 29.746. Oh, I gotta leave. And then you have
got P3 on that one.
6th. I'm gonna leave. Bryce in 2nd. NASCAR F1 in 4th. 77 GS Gaming 3rd, 5th, and Jarrett 3rd.
No, I believe Milk got 3rd, even though he got kicked out there.
Yeah, I believe he did. I think that's what I saw. I think his game had crashed.
Mm-hmm. I believe they will do 1 pace lap in order to get their positions correct at the start of this race. Okay. Okay, hey, Milk, are you guys doing 1 pace lap to just get it all good? Okay, alright. Alrighty, well that is gonna be
You were correct. It is a 5-point bonus if you do win that pole position. But you have to win the heat race and get pole, which is something I think that 11 machine did.
Yep, he got the pole and he won the heat. 10 points for him. He got the heat win and he got the pole, which will add up to 10 total points. Wow.
That can mix up a championship right there with that qualifying just alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the point standings right now to see what that shakes up.
We take a look here. The Cup Series standings from race 3 out of 15. Milk leads with 165 points, followed by Blue Angel with 121. So that will move up to 131 now with the playoff, with the 5 plus 5, which equals 10 points.
Wow.
And then followed by Tyreek with the 113. Then the Jarrett and that 17 machine, 107. NASCAR F1 fan, 105. Guido, 91. Cade, 84. G Cool, 83. That's your top 8. As we go to below the cut line, we got Carlos, the 4 machine. He won Daytona, 81 points in 9th. Bryce, 77 in 10th. Daniel Brooks, 74. He's in 11th. Pumps, 61. GS Gaming, 50. Cobra, 45 and 14th. Rogue with 37, 15th. Sean with 21. ESMN, 21. Joey Magano, 19. And Melon Man with 10 will round up in 19th, which will round out the point standings.
Wow, so a lot could be shaken up in just this one race as we're going to watch today. Falling pretty close to Blue Angel. I feel like if he's able to win this race today, he'll get real close to Milk.
I agree.
Because what is Milk at? 180?
He is at 165.
Ooh, yeah, so if Blue Angel is able to win this race, he'll probably be within 10.
And I'd like to point out how much the standings changed from race 2 to race 3. Milk had 102 going into race 2. After race 2, sorry. And then after race 3, he's up to 165.
Ooh.
In third place, you got Carlos, who won Daytona in the 4 machine. Third with 81. He is now 9th from that difference between after race 2 to race 3.
And so there is a lot of shaking up that could be done tonight, especially with those top 3 guys.
Yep, they really can.
I still believe that even though Milk had a little bit of a struggle there in qualifying and during the heat, I still believe he's really close in that running for this win.
Even with all the issues, if there is a way it goes his way in this Atlanta race for the Benny 400, it will possibly end up going to Milk, which I really think it will.
Yeah, this race is going to be all about strategy, I personally feel like, because these tires are going to be a detrimental part of this race. And even we saw, like, just in that heat, we saw Pump's pit. I'm sure maybe it was for damage, or maybe it was just for those fresh tires that he could probably get a shot at that pole position. You know, it didn't work out for him, but still, I mean, those tires are going to be detrimental in that last stage.
Yeah, I agree. Going back to a different series, the Kellogg's Cup Series, who raced in Atlanta a few weeks ago, it was a very tire degrading race. Tires were very quickly, and it was a tire decider in overtime.
And if I had a race that I would want to race in, it would be this one. But you know, it's sad that I really wanted to race in this race personally, but I hurt my wrist a couple weeks ago, so I am not able to drive.
Yeah, I haven't signed up for a series yet, so I'm just a commentator.
I'll tell you what, it is super fun talk just up in the booth, being able to commentate these races. You take this into perspective, it's completely different from a driver to a booth reviewer.
Yeah, it really is. And this is my first official online series that I've commentated. So it's been it's been fun so far.
Yeah, it has. Let's see where Milk is at right now with the invites. I believe he has everyone in the lobby.
So I think he should.
I believe tonight that we are going to have a 10-car field. 81
I
laps here.
believe there was 11 that
25%.
checked in that they were gonna make it. Let me double check that, make sure I got that correct. Yes, there was 11 cars that said they were gonna make it.
So we're possibly waiting on just one more. Oh, I believe it was Miles, because I'm looking in the Chevrolet Motor Group chat right now, and they're looking for an emergency driver replacement.
Yes, Miles in that 41 machine. He had checked in that he will be able to race, but I don't see him in the lobby.
Mm-mm.
So that's what can change up a whole driver standings right there.
Yeah, because he was going to be a strong driver, I feel like, tonight. But
I
maybe it
absolutely
was...
agree with you.
I can't believe that this race could possibly be given away.
This could be like either Milk wins it or Melon Man finds a way to come home and win this.
Oh, I believe they're inviting Team Meal.
They
See if
just
he can
invited.
make the race.
Yep, they have invited T-Mail.
Very strong driver too. That could shake it up.
That really is. So that can make a huge difference.
Oh, I didn't even think about this. Tyreek Speed. I feel like that dude is insane at tracks like Atlanta. He is a possible winner here tonight if he has the right pit strategy and he's able to get up to that front pack.
Absolutely. As long as Tyreek Speed has internet that can hold up for this race, he will be a serious contender.
Yeah, he will. Oh, we have 11 cars in the field now. I believe T-Meal has joined. Yes, T-Meal has joined in that 51 car, so he will be joining. We've gotten an invite from Milk.
Yep.
Alright, everyone, remember we are not going to start the race as soon as we start going. We're going to do a full pace lap around to get every driver situated since Milk's game crashed. And then we will call the start of this race.
Yep, correct. We will remind you once again before we officially go green that this is not the official race start.
The driver is getting all situated here. Milk going into the grass to make sure he gets back into his position.
This is one of the most interesting races we will see this season. This could turn the whole Drivers' Championship upside down.
Yes, it will. As we will see the 11 car go up there and go rightfully take his first place pole position. Following in second place, we will see the 9 car. Following behind, we will see the 17 car in third place, 18 car in fourth place. And I cannot see behind him.
Then you're gonna have the 77 right there in 5th, with the 7 in 6th. Then you're gonna have Milk back there, as you can see the 12 doing something.
Oh, he's trying to get his position back.
Is just gonna pull in front of Milk, so let's change that back up. So it's gonna be the 77, the 7. Sorry, the 77, the 12, then the 55, the 7, 48, 14, and rounding out your field, the 51 machine. But we head out of turn number 4 into the Geico restart zone. And
Green, here we go.
We're racing in Atlanta. And that 11
Blue
machine.
Angel getting out to that lead.
Gets out to a big lead. Whoa, that's one in the grass at the
Oh.
48 machine. He keeps it going straight.
12 is going to get into that bottom lane. Milk is going to wash up the track a bit there.
It's whoa,
18 in the wall.
18. Everybody stays straight, but currently it's the 11, then the 77 behind him with the 17 on the outside all alone, but then you have the 9. Rice right there in 3rd, right there in 4th as the 17 hops back in front of the 77.
Man, that backpack is getting after it back there as they are all fighting for that 5th place position.
Whoa, that's the 17
Oh.
lagging really bad. Whoa, contact, that's Milk in the wall, that's the 18. That's almost a right. They all keep it straight as Cade is still killing that race car. The 48 as well lagging.
Oh, 14 in the wall. There it looks on the front straight and the back straight.
Back as I look back from the front of the field, that 11 machine, Blue Angel, still has a lead over that 17 machine.
I believe Milk is going to take away that 10th position. He is in P10 right now.
Yep, lap 6 I believe is underway.
Yep, this is lap 6 right now, coming into 7.
Yes, but you still have, looks like a 3-car pool away. But that 7 machine right behind is staying a little bit back.
3 wide coming off 4. Oh, big wreck.
Big wreck, I think. No, they are all staying straight. That was the 48, the 77, and the 51 and 14 is all, I believe. They all kept it going straight, but that was almost a huge wreck. And could have brought out the first caution of the race.
Yeah, Milk is working his way up through his field. He is now taking over 9th place, chasing after the bumper of the 8th place car. There will probably be a pit strategy being used here, is there's 25 laps in this stage. Maybe somebody wants to get risky a bit, as the 17's making a move on the 11. It's going to move the 11 all the way up the track. He's going to fall all the way back to 3rd place.
Going to the back of the field here, the 12 and the 18 were battling, but they're going to hop back into line. So they're going to try and push each other. Who knows, they might be the ones to pull a pit strategy, and it might work.
Yeah. Oh, 17 nice, 3 wide on the front straightaway.
3 wide for the race lead.
Blue Angel
Going
making an
into turn
aggressive
number
move
1.
there. 9's going to back off the
Do
gas
they make
there a
it
bit.
work?
No, they're not.
I believe they do. It's still 3 wide as they go down the back straightaway. Contact.
More
a little
contact,
bit of
9 in the
from
wall.
the 17 and the 9. The 9 way up the track there. But if you
11's
look
going
at
to
that
take the lead.
17, that 7 machine right behind this whole pack, he was looking to correct the scraps, but they all end up single filing back out.
Wow, what a race this has been for this front pack so far. This has been insane. Here we are going to come to the 11th lap of this stage. Reminder, there's 25 laps in this stage. Maybe a pit strategy being used here.
Maybe, but that is also a really great thing for them to try and do here. Try and save as much fuel as possible.
We've got a driver on the move here. We see Milk go back up there. He's going to take that 7th position away. He is on his comeback to this field.
Yes, he is. Milk, one of the drivers who we think has a great chance at winning this race today. You see him back there, just off screen.
Oh, we got some cars pitting here.
Whoa! The 11 came in. I couldn't see who else.
The
Believe it was the
17 and the
17 machine, the
11.
55, the 77, the 12. All coming into pit road. I believe the 12 sped. We're gonna have to check on that.
9 and the 7 are battling it out as the 9 got kind of slowed up from that car.
I'm keeping an eye on this 12 machine, seeing if he gets a penalty if he sped not going into pit road.
9 coming into the pit road here. Caterator is going to take over that position. 14 in the wall. 51, 48, the 18 all coming into pit road here. Caterator, the only one out on that track right now. I'm pretty sure the 12 got a speeding penalty.
Yes, the 12 did get a speeding penalty. He went way too fast going in there. He fully... Oh, the 17's wrecked out of pit road! He has spun around. That is the 77 machine. Oh, and they're wrecking on pit road.
Blue Angel, I believe, in the lead right now. No, Caterator's still out there.
Yeah, I don't think Caterator's come in yet.
Nope, he's coming in right now.
There
I
we go. That
believe-
is your race leader, Caterator, heading into the pit lane.
I believe maybe Milk is going to take this lead.
I think it will end up being Milk, as he was the first to get into pit road, I believe.
He got his
No,
lap
that was
back.
not the first. That was the 9 and the... It was the 11 and 17, I believe, who were the first ones to get into pit road. So I believe that 11 machine is going to end up stealing this lead.
And Tyreek, we're looking at him right now. He's all over the track right now with a lag issue, it seems like. Milk is going to make an aggressive block on him. Yes, the 11 is going to take the lead on Caterator here.
Keeping
Out
an
in front of
eye on
this
him. He's
pack.
got a huge gap between the next two behind him of the 9 and the 7.
Lap 15 of this 25 lap stage. This is going to be an eventful stage for sure.
So now this brings up a question. Will he have another pit stop in this stage to try and see if we can not pit, if they don't have to pit in stage 2?
The real question is, with all these drivers, you know, maybe some of these drivers get a little bit more aggressive towards the end of the stage. Will we see a caution come out to maybe we'll see some pit strategies going on? Maybe we'll see Blue Angel take a couple tires here, maybe move himself back a couple positions, and we'll see another driver try to go get that clean air up front.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. A caution right here. If somebody gets way too aggressive and they actually wreck and get a caution, that will throw this whole stage upside down for every single car in this field.
You know, they started pitting on lap 11. It is lap 17 now. I believe that maybe they could go the rest of the length if they're pushing it. I feel like Blue Angel has to be safe here, especially if he's him, if he wants to go to the end of the stage without having to pit again. Because at the end of the day, I feel like some of these drivers are going to run their tires too long and have to pit, because they're going to be down in the 30s and not be able to drive their car. Blue Angel's got to be a little cautious here.
Yeah, I believe by the way it looks like the 9 and the 7 are gaining on him just that little bit. He is fuel saving through the corners, so he can see if he can make it all the way around.
I believe they should have 6 laps to go on the they believe they have 6 laps to go on fuel. So they are coming up to lap 17 right now, I believe. With 8 to go. Yeah, they might not make it. There will have to be another pit stop, I'm pretty sure.
So now that throws out the question, who's going to be the first one to pit? And will everybody have to pit? Because there was some that didn't come in, say, lap 11 and are fully safe at the second.
Like Caterator came in about 3 laps late of everyone else. Maybe he has enough to make it to the end.
Yeah, he might not have to pit before stage 2. He might just have, and that could trap a bunch of cars a lap or even laps down. Because if that
This
happens,
is gonna shake it up a bit. I'm not sure about Blue Angel, but I know for sure that Milk is not going to be able to make it to the end of this stage. And they put it on the same lap.
I believe Caterator is good on fuel. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that for him at the exact second. But that doesn't say that Blue Angel isn't good on fuel, and we're just thinking he might not be.
If I'm him right now and I have maybe 2 laps, maybe I'm 2 laps short, I'm pushing this car to the limits. I'm trying to get my gap out far enough away from these guys to the point where I'm not going a lap down when I have to pit, because maybe Caterator's not good on fuel and I have to make a push to the end of this race.
Oh, that was a 17 machine. I believe he got in the wall right beside our leader.
Into the grass he goes right now too. That's going to mix up those 2 back there.
The 11 was getting a big push from that 12 machine, and he almost lost it down the front straightaway.
I believe we are going to see some pit strategy going into here, as there is 2 laps to go with fuel. There will definitely be a pit strategy going on. We might see
I think that some of them are going to have to pit this time by.
I believe, yep. Blue Angel's staying out.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
he
think Blue
pits
Angel's
next
hopping
lap.
in behind that 12 to try and help with.
Oh, he's in the
11
wall.
in the wall.
He's out. I think he's out. No, he's fine. Milk entering pit road here. He's gonna be the first on pit road.
Running. I think he's out of fuel.
No, he's coasting. He's coasting. I think he's gonna have to pit. Yup, here he comes.
Yeah, here he comes. The 11 in the pit road. That's gonna. I believe that gives the lead to the 7 machine.
Yup. Milk was the first one on pit road. He's in his pit box right now, getting 4 tires and fuel. Maybe he'll be able to make it. No, I think he's just taking fuel here.
Yeah, I don't think that 55 machine took tires.
No, just
but you
fuel.
see the 77 as well. He's just getting out of his pit box. So we're gonna see who else has the pit here. This has brought a lot of chaos to the end of stage 1. Will we see more of this in stage 2? That is the question.
Caterator's still holding out in that lead. I don't know, because the 11 of Blue Angel is behind him. Maybe Caterator might have to pit.
I'm looking on Caterator. I'm keeping an eye on him. I don't think he's gonna have to. That's the 12 heading into pit road, and he pitted a lap before Cade.
I think he's gonna test it, see if he can make it to the end. 1 lap to go in stage 1 here. Or is that the end?
I think that's the end right there.
That's the end right there. I thought he was out of fuel for a minute.
I thought so too. I was really yelling.
Caterator on the stage 1 win.
So Cade had the right strategy: stay out and end up having enough fuel to make it to the end. That was the right call there from that 17.
Right, and this is exactly what we talked about in pre-race. This is going to be a strategy race, and Cade played that into perfection.
Now that brings the question. Now that we were talking about it earlier, how bad would a caution screw up some of these guys during green flag pit stops, especially that second cycle?
Oh man, it would mess up a couple guys' cycles. Even if it happened there with 22 out of 25 laps done there. Because more than half of the field went into the pits there, and if there was a caution just coming out, Caterator would have been screwed. So he would have been all the way in the back of that pack.
But we get ready to go back racing now. Let's see who's and into the guy. There's a green flag back in the air. That's 48. Tyreek through the grass. I think he's doing that just so he can drop to the back due to his lag. But now the 7 and the 9 go side by side into turn number 1. The 7's going to clear. The 9's going to have to end up dropping in behind him, or will he make a move down the back straightaway? We will see.
11 making an aggressive move there on that backstretch. He's going to try to pick off 2 more people.
Which he did.
And it will stick.
Whoa!
Whoa! Big lag there. 7's going to drop back.
Oh, that's 2. That's a wreck.
51 car to the lead.
Round. It's a wall hard. They're wrecking everywhere. This is the big one. think this is gonna end
No
up being
way!
a caution.
Caution is out in the beginning of stage 2. Just a huge pile up there.
That was huge. That was very unexpected.
I believe Milk was involved in that also, and he was on his way up in that pack.
Yeah, he was trying to get. He started dead last in this stage, and I believe, was trying to just play his cards right, chill in the back,
Yeah.
make moves when necessary, and just unlucky gets caught up in the big one.
I believe he went from 10th to 5th and got caught up in the big one.
Now you take a look there. He's back in that second to last row with that 77 machine. But we get ready to go back into the Geico restart zone. Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again in Atlanta.
18
The
car out
14
lead.
lead.
Oh wait,
I
never mind.
believe that's the 14 car in the lead.
Yep.
It is. He's followed by the 18 with the 12, with the 11, the 9 behind him. The 9 gets the 11. The 11 all alone. He's gonna hop in line. Now it's that 9 all alone.
Pumps!
Oh! Pubs
Good
and
save
the
there
9
by
almost
Pump.
wrecked right there. They kept it going straight.
18.
Oh,
on
wrecking
his
in
move
the
for
back.
win.
That's a big
Oh!
wreck. Whoa, we got one flipping. I believe that was the 17 machine that went upside down.
Second caution of this stage. Man,
This-
Milk is getting so unlucky.
This has been
Another.
a lot different than stage 1. Already, we have 2 cautions.
Man, that Milk is getting unlucky here in this start, man. He's gotten caught up in 2 wrecks, both of them. And there's only been 2 wrecks, and he's got caught up in both of them.
Yep. Looking at the replay here from Milk, it looks like the 12 machine had lagged on the outside. No, that's a big lag from like the whole field. But green flag back in the air. We're racing in Atlanta for the 4th time. As they go 3 wide for the lead, the 14 and the 18 take first and second. They're 3 wide behind. That's Milk in line. I think the 55 machine might be lagging.
Yeah, just a bit there. Oh, but he's moving though. He's catching up a little bit.
But the 18 falling behind that 14. He's going to move him up the track. The
Oh.
18 on the inside. That 14 all alone on the outside. Does he have anything to do? No, he doesn't. He's
All the
gonna
way
step
back.
behind all the way.
Third,
They're all
fourth, Pumps
contact.
gets loose. He gets in the wall all the way back to 7th place. Wow.
That will drop him back really far. He was up there leading, and now he's all the way back in 7th.
T-Meal, someone we saw miss that first wreck. He is in first place again, followed by Blue Angel.
Yeah.
Oh,
But now
14
with
loose.
these 2 cautions, will everybody be able to make it to the end now? We're only on
Oh,
lap
you know who
11.
we see back there in that 5th position? Milk. He worked his way all the way back up there from that early little incident he had at the beginning of stage. He is right there. He's a possible candidate. Come up there and get in that lead pack.
Yeah, that 18 machine still leads, though, from the 9. As they go out of turn 4. See back there, the 12 machine, he's, I believe, leading that second pack. As they are there's about 3 packs. There's 2 packs of 3. And there's 1 5-car pack in the back, or more.
Yeah, the 18's kind of pulling away from these 2 guys back there. They keep on battling. 17 and the 9.
They're gonna hop back in line together, so now that 18 won't pull away. And that's the 51 coming into pit road.
I think he's going on a pit strategy here.
I think with the amount of laps left, that might be the right idea.
Let's see how many laps are left here.
We're on lap
Oh, wow,
13,
he is
heading
going to make it
14.
on fuel. The 51 will make it on fuel now. If he takes all gas, he'll be good to go.
Yeah, if he could be taking a risk here of getting 2 or 4 tires, too. There he is exiting pit road. I think he took tires.
Yeah, he did. He'll be good though. Now he's got fresh Goodyear tires. He's gonna have some Sunoco fuel in him. He's gonna be ready to go.
Absolutely. I think he's going to be one of our main drivers here who could end up winning the stage off of that pit strategy alone.
Because I
So you
believe
look
every
right now,
other driver other
9
than that
and the
51
11.
has to pit.
Whoa!
Whoa!
The 9 and the 12 almost wrecked down the front straightaway. That was really close to happening. The 9 thought he was clear and almost just cut across the front nose of the 12 machine, but they kept it going straight.
Going wide. 12 went wide there. 7's gonna get underneath them. Tyreek falling right behind
The wall, the 77 went in the wall in the back there.
Oh, 7's coming
And
to
that's
pit
the
road
7
here.
on the apron. Is he entering pit road? No, he's not. He's just on
No.
the apron.
Oh, he blinked back into the track. Oh, 17
But now
going
they're
for the lead
battling for
here.
the lead. That's the 17 and the 18.
Oh, 18! 18 in the wall. He's gonna come back down.
Whoa! Wow, that was close to chaos. But now the 11 and the 17 go side by side down the back straightaway and into turn 3. Who is gonna clear? I believe.
The 11.
Yeah, the 11 fully gets ahead. Wow. Now it's turning into a single file train here, like normal in these super speedway races when they need to just hop in line and wait for pit stops.
Oh, 17 got bounced out of line.
So now that will bring the 18 and 9 all a position ahead now from 3rd and 4th to 2nd and 3rd.
Possibly
Look
some
at that
bad
7
blood
machine.
between the
Kane
18 and the
right behind
11.
them. I'd like to point out, earlier in the race, that's the 17, that's the 9, all heading into... But I'd like to point out, earlier in this race, Cade was lagging really bad. And look at him now, he's perfectly clear, he's not lagging for now, and he's up in P3.
This is insane. You know, maybe if this 18's able to get to the bumper this 11, there might be a little bad blood as he got kind of punted from a little later. Oh, I think the 18's out. I think the 18's out of fuel, maybe.
I think so, or he's trying to get to that bottom so he can pit. There's the 7 heading into pit road. Yeah, I think the 18 ran out. He didn't come into pit road, but he's slowing. I think.
Yeah, be slow. He's slow. He's out. I believe the 18's
Yeah,
out
I'm
of
riding
fuel.
on board listening to that engine. It doesn't sound like it's running too well. There you go. You see the 55 heading right past it now.
I think he's coming to the pits here. He's coming now.
Yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't. He's out of fuel. There he goes. He's diving in now.
Yep. There he goes. Now, question is, when's the 11 going to come into the pit road?
I'm looking. The 48. Listening on board with him. He doesn't sound that good. He sounds like he might be out. Yeah, you can see there the 11 getting that little bit on him.
11 coming into pit road here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Here comes the
The
11.
12 sounds out as well. So the 11,
48,
the
12,
48,
55.
the 12, the 7 stays
Oh.
out.
I believe the 51 has the lead.
That is the 55 as well with the 12 there, side by side, beating a Megan through pit road. But is Caterator our leader?
I believe Teamil is. No, Caterator. Maybe Caterator is.
I'm taking
I
a
guess
look,
we'll
and
have to
Caterator
see.
is... whoa! Caterator lagging that little bit down there into turn number 1.
Let's see. He's pulling out right now. 48's in the lead. Nope, 7. 7 is... Caterator is in the lead right now.
Does that 7 machine have to pit, or has he already?
I think he already has pit. I think he pit a little earlier than Teamil did.
Okay. But now, we go take a look at that 7 machine Caterator. I don't see anybody but T-Meal in that 40, in the 51, and then that 48 Tyreek right behind him by about 10 or so seconds. You can barely see them in the picture. There you go, you can see him now. They're about half the
Oh.
straightaway away from him. So,
One
will
lap to
they
go
be able
right
to catch
now.
him before stage end? They will not catch him before stage end.
White flag right now in stage 2. Caterator pulling away here. I think he's gonna have the stage 2 victory.
Is that a sweep of the stages? I believe if he gets across the line here, this will be a sweep of the stages for Caterator.
Wow, sweep of the stages. Great job from Caterator.
Yep, and Caterator will come home and win stage 2 in Atlanta for the Valvoline Cup Series. That will be, I believe, one of the first stage sweeps of the season.
You know, Caterator, both stage wins, but you know, you can't count anyone out of this race. That's the beauty of this.
You know, Cade may look like he has the right strategy, right ideas, but you never know. A caution could throw a wrench right into that plan, and I think that's going to happen here in stage 3.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that could go wrong for the 17 if they decide to get risky again and pit super early, and it could mess up their entire pit strategy and send them right to the back.
Absolutely. So we'll take a look at see who pits, who doesn't here in stage at the end of the stage. But as it looks like Cade, Tyreek, F1 fan,
Email?
Blue Angel, Jarrett, Milk, Dark Pumps, and Bryce all pitted. I believe so. As they go down the back, as they go in the Geico restarts, a great flag back in the air. We're racing once again in Atlanta for stage 3. They go into
Caterator
turn
jumps
number
out
1
to
to
that
7
early
with a huge
lead.
lead. They are racing right there behind him. But take a look at Milk. He finished 7th in that stage. He stayed in the same position after pitting. And that's a 77 on the apron. Whoa! They almost wrecked behind him. They kept it going straight though.
77's
But-
gonna fall all the way to the back. Oh, 7 gets loose.
Whoa!
Good save there by Caterator. Oh,
Whoa! In the wall! That's the 48 machine. He's around. That's a single car. I don't think it'll be a caution. Yes, it will. That's the 55, the 77. That's gonna be a big wreck. I think that will get a caution flag.
No, they stay green. Whoa.
So Cade followed by the 17, the 88, the 51, the 14, the 9, the 12, and the 11. With the 77 way back there.
If I was Milk, I would not be happy right now. He got caught up deep in that wreck. He's all the way in last.
Yeah, he wasn't even trying to be in this wreck. That's why he was chilling in the back still, and then just bam. All happened right in front of him again for the 3rd time tonight, I believe.
Yeah, third wreck. There's been 3 wrecks tonight. Milk's been involved in all 3.
He's got a... This is something you never want to hear as a driver, but he has a 100% involved in a wreck rate for this race.
Oof. And
So,
I believe if we do interviews, tonight, I believe Milk will have a pretty interesting one.
oh, you think we do? I thought we didn't do interviews.
Yeah, it's depends on. I believe it just depends on how it goes tonight, if we do interviews or not.
Okay.
So if they end up doing interviews, I believe Milk will have an interesting bit to say.
I'd love to see after this race what that number 7 Caterator machine's gonna have to say if something happens and he doesn't have a way to pull off this win. I'd really want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, because he's been dominant, like really dominant.
Absolutely. I'm
know, I
not
feel
throwing
like there's
shade
two
at Cater
scenarios.
anyway. Don't by the comments I'm saying. That's just he's been the most dominant, and that's who's came to my mind about what could happen tonight.
I feel like there's 2 ways that this race can go. I truly believe this. I believe this race, if it goes green the rest of the way, I believe if we see Caterator make a good pit stop strategy, he wins this race. But if there's a pit that comes out, I feel like it's obvious that the 11 has a great shot at winning this. I believe that he has the best short run speed out of any car on the field, matter of fact. I believe
Yeah,
he
he
has
does.
a legit shot to win.
But going on the dominance factor, look at the gap Cade has built between the cars behind him, all by himself.
And he's a full corner ahead of every single car.
Like, that is pretty impressive. Ooh, that was almost a wreck right there.
Oh, 9 in the wall back there.
No, the 14 was in the wall as well, I believe. We
These guys
stay
gotta be
green and
cautious.
stay going straight.
These guys gotta be really cautious if they want the rest of this race being green. Maybe if
Yeah,
you're
the-
like Blue Angel, you want that caution to happen, but you gotta stay out of that wreck.
Exactly, but if you're Cade, you really don't want this caution to happen. Like, you built up this big lead, and then if that could all just be brought right back down. The
Right,
bad
I
pit
believe-
stop as well could just ruin it.
Oh, what happened to Cade?
Is Cade right out?
Cade's out!
I think he's right out.
Cade's out! No, he gets back going. What happened to Cade? No way.
Nothing major just happened to Cade.
What
I don't know
happened
what.
to Cade? Went from a leader to almost the last in the leading pack.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Whoa. I thought at first it was lag, but I guess not. I guess he just fell all the way to the back. Cade,
What if
I don't think.
thinking about it, what if he's doing that to try and save fuel?
Oh yeah, maybe he's trying to get behind some of those guys just to maybe try to save just a bit.
Because, he might have had the strategy in plan, and then that big lead, it's like, he realized that's not helping him at all. He's fully on the gas, and he's just not saving anything at all.
Yeah, I mean it's smart from him. I believe he'll be the first one we see hit pits tonight. I mean, him being first in the pits this entire race has helped him. I cannot imagine any other scenario other than Cade being the first into pit road, because he will obviously be the winner, I feel like, if he's first on pit road and this race stays green.
Absolutely. I think if he's first on pit road, the way this race has been, with how many laps to go there is, we're on lap 66. There's the 17.
Oh, everyone coming in.
That's the whole
Everyone
field
coming
into
in.
pit road. Oh, the 9's wrecked on heading into pit road. Did he get into pit road? We can't tell. He did now, but everybody, the 51 Team Meal, he
Whoa.
has stayed out.
This is what we were talking about. 11, if he's able to get like a pit strategy like with all these guys, he has a legit chance to win. We're gonna see this go into play.
And talk
Everyone
about what
going
I said
to
earlier
pit.
about Cade fuel saving. What if he dropped back so he could be with the pack when he came out of pit road?
Oh yeah. Let's see who the first off is. I wonder if anybody sped on pit road.
Well,
17.
That's a lot of
17
them.
maybe sped. 17
It looks
sped on
like the
pit road.
17, the 18, and the 9 all sped on the pit road. There's the 55 coming into the scene now.
Wow.
Oh!
Gatorade.
He just wrecked the 18 on pit road.
Oh, the 11 and the 12 getting into it off pit road. They're gonna be door to door.
I need to get to that.
I believe Caterator will be
it's
your
the
leader
14
whenever the
machine.
sleep
That
pack
14
leaves.
machine's out ahead of Caterator, so he's lost the lead, but he's gained
I don't-
multiple positions from where he was when he entered pit road.
Yeah, but the 14 didn't pit with these guys. The 14, the 17 didn't pit at all with those guys. They're gonna have to pit.
No, the 17 got a speeding penalty on pit road as well.
Oh, yeah.
But the one who
I-
I saw that stayed out was that 51 machine. T-Meal, he had
Maybe he's
stayed
maybe
out.
he's hoping for a caution here.
Yep, so
Oh, Milk
I
got put in
believe the
the-
14.
Oh no. Milk's not gonna be happy about that one. He just got put in the wall on the back stretch on lap 66.
Wow, but we go on to lap 68 now, I believe.
Milk's around. Milk's around on the front stretch trying to get into pit road. He will enter pit road. second time. I don't believe he took tires, but now he's gonna have to do it.
You, at this rate, you're gonna have to take tires.
Yeah, I believe he was up with that lead pack when they all decided to pit, but I guess he's gonna decide that he needs tires now.
Absolutely. I don't think Milk was the one that you saw when from his POV, and he stayed fully straight. I think you saw somebody else.
I was
go
watching
around
him his pit entry in lap 66. He spun around on that front stretch before entering, I believe. Unless it was
I
lag.
think it was just lag there.
Here, I could look
But
back
I
at
did
what
see the
minute it was.
99 destroy the inside wall heading in. Came in.
51, our leader is entering right now. He's in the pits.
I believe that's going to end up giving the lead to Caterator in that 7 machine. And if you take a look once again, he's built another gap.
Oh boy, that's
I
gonna be
have this
rough.
feeling, unless a caution comes out, Kate is going to dominate. And put a
Caterator to the lead,
huge
yep.
gap.
Oh yeah.
You
There's
should
no
see the
stopping him
48 and the
now.
55 lap traffic up ahead. Milk will not be happy about having to go a lap down here. That's not what you wanted to see if you're Milk here. He had a great car, caught up in all 3 incidents so far today, and now he's about to go a lap down. And I don't think, unless that 48 somehow finds a way to stay on the lead lap, he's not going to be that lucky dog. Because there he goes.
Is Milk 2 laps down?
I think he might be 2 laps down now, actually, speaking of. So, now they're battling, though.
Milk
The
really
55
wants,
and the
if
7.
there's a caution, he wants to get that free pass.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But look at that 48 up ahead, though. He, I believe, as well, is a lap down, so he's... Whoa!
Caution!
Whoa!
Caution! Wait,
The
no.
caution is out. What
Yeah,
for?
caution. Caution is out. This shakes up everything.
I'm looking through the field to try and... I'm looking through everybody to see where I can see. It might have been, I think, the 18 machine and wrecked down the back straightaway. I'm looking for tire marks, but I'm not seeing any. The 17 all alone as well. I think it was one of them two. Both of them. So that
Wow.
has just thrown a wrench into everybody's plans.
Blue Angel, the guy we were talking about, this exact scenario. He's in P2.
So now we go into the Geico
Oh, wait, no,
restart
P3.
zone. Green flag back in the air. We're racing. Kane back into the lead. He got an excellent restart. The 14's going to hop in right behind him as they go into turn number 1. Everybody single file. The 9 alone on the outside. He's going to be dropping really far back. He's going to drop in line though. Now the 51, Team Meal in the back, all alone as they head down the back straightaway.
Oh, here comes the 11 with a surge. 14 goes to the outside. That's going to give the 11 that bottom lane. The 14's going to fall all the way back.
Yeah, as they head down out of turn 4 now. You can see Cade leading over Blue Angel. I don't know. Oh, we're in the grass. That's an 18 machine. Here
Oh,
comes
the
the
11's
17.
going
Go
for
wide,
it.
5 wide on the
Oh.
apron. Did they wreck behind them? I can't see.
No,
No, they
keep it
didn't.
straight.
They all kept it straight.
Man, I'm looking back there. I see that 55 in P4. He's lurking. Or in P5, he wants this. 14
Yeah.
gets shoved up a bit.
He almost hit the wall as well. But they go there. It's still the 7, 11, 17, your top 3. I think the 7's going to come home with the win tonight. Depending on luck.
Oh, 17 and the 11 were getting a little dancy there.
Yeah. Now they're side by side. Who does 14 help? Does he help his Ford teammate? No, he doesn't. He's going to stay
He's
on the
going to go with that
inside.
preferred bottom line.
Yeah. I don't see why not, but... Whoa, that's the 48 lagging really bad behind them. You can see that second pack, sorry, of 3 cars. 77 51 to 12. That's the 11 on the apron, as well as the 55 getting way up the track down the back straightaway.
This 11 is trying to find any way that he can. Oh, 11 gets jumped up the track. That could have screwed him over there, but he's going to keep it straight. He's going to fall back to 4th.
If
Oh no, he's going back even farther.
does he have the lane? No, he doesn't. He's gonna fall all the way to the back of this pack. Behind the
It just shows
laggy
you how
Tyreek Speed.
useful. Oh, white flag.
But
This is the white flag.
This is? Oh yeah,
Yep.
this is the last lap. Taterator heading out of turn 4.
He's going
Down the front
to
straightaway.
checker flag.
And Taterator will win at Atlanta for the Betty 400. That, I believe, is Tate's first win, and he swept the whole race.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh, dude. That was a heart-racing race there. Heartbreaker for the 11 also. I thought he had a legitimate shot at getting underneath him.
I did as well. That was just... The amount of
Alright.
cautions weren't bad, where it was unenjoyable. There was only those 2 cautions that weren't stage cautions for incidents down in they were both in stage 2.
Ooh.
Hello?
What's up?
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. You wanna do that since I did the intro?
Alright, everyone. We would like to thank you for watching this race at Atlanta Motor Speedway in the Valvoline Cup Series. We will now move over to the interview room, where we'll be able to hear from some of the drivers. We will be back in a break shortly. Alright, I believe that's everyone.
Alright.
Okay.
Go
We'll
ahead.
start off with Blue Angel. Blue Angel, man, you had a great race with like a special short run car there, man. But at the end of the race, we thought you were for sure one to win, but you got messed up with like a late issue. Is there anything you'd like to comment on that, or anything you thought was a little dirty, maybe?
Nothing dirty, just hard racing for the win. Overall, it was a fun race. I mean, there were a couple lag incidents, but other than that, it was a good race. Just happy to be able to have a good race today. Unfortunately, not the result maybe wanted, but overall, just a good car, and we'll move on to the next race.
Lando, is there anything you'd like to ask Blue Angel?
Other than the issues that happened during the race, do you feel as if there was a lot of too much aggression, or it was just not, it just didn't end out right?
There wasn't. I mean, there's obviously aggression, but that's just part of racing. I mean, that's what happens in these races. Is people are pretty aggressive, and everyone's mostly aggressive. So, just how the racing goes, and move on to the next race.
Thank you. All right, we are gonna move over to Milk. Milk, you got involved in a lot of those wrecks. I believe you got caught up in all three wrecks that happened tonight that resulted in a caution. Is there anything you would like to comment on that? Did you feel like you were gonna be a front pack car tonight?
Um, yeah, when I entered tonight, definitely thought I could contend for it, but I had a lot of lag issues on my end where I was lagging, so I'm gonna have to look into that for next race. But that's pretty disappointing. Um, I definitely thought we were gonna be up front more, or I was gonna have a good chance at it before though, and I'm very disappointed that we were involved in all those wrecks.
Yes, sir. Lando, is there anything you'd like to ask him?
No, you had my exact same question in your head.
I'll say something else though. I'm very proud of my own effort that I was able to come back somehow to finish top 5, finish 4th. So hopefully I can keep my points lead.
Sure. Thank you, Milk.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we want to move over to the winner tonight, Caterator. Man, you were a strong car all night. I believe you had the best pit strategies out of anyone tonight, and that's what we were really looking for tonight when it came to who's going to have the best pit strategy. Did you know coming into this that you were going to be this dominant, winning all the stages and the race?
No, I had no idea. I honestly thought I was going to be a mid-pack car or lagging really bad, which I was that. I didn't expect it.
Thank you, Caterator, and great race tonight. Lando, is there anything you'd like to ask him?
Based on how you performed tonight, do you feel as this amount of dominance may go into the next race?
I like to hope so. Last time I was at Charlotte, it didn't end very well, so just gonna bring the best I got. It's more about putting yourself in the right position towards the end of the race. So I'm glad I was able to do that tonight.
Thank you. We'd like to move on to Pumps now. Pumps, man, you had a really strong car, especially in the middle of the race around the second stage, man. But you also, just like Milk, got caught up in a couple of those wrecks there. Is there anything that you would like to, that you thought you could have done better in that race in order to get up in that lead pack and possibly even have a shot at that win? I don't believe he has a mic on right now.
Yeah, he's muted, I think.
Alright, we'll just move on to Jarrett.
Yeah.
Jarrett, man, that car was fast tonight. You were always up there inside that top 5 pretty much all night. Is there any move that you think you could have possibly made tonight that could have made you win this race?
I mean, we're leading going to the last pit stop, or second to last pit stop, I should say, and someone hit us from behind and made us speed and put us down in 8th place. We drove back up to the top 3. We're up there and just couldn't get up there. I mean, it sucks. Every week it's something else, it feels like. But you just got to keep on working just until you can't be unlucky forever.
We're like, thank you. Is there anything you'd like to ask Lando?
No, I think you got my point across there as well.
Is there anyone we're missing? We
Me.
hit everyone.
Did we interview Gita?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man, you had a pretty good car tonight, man. I can't remember if you got caught up in any of those wrecks or not, but it felt like that you guys were always in a good pit strategy. Also, same thing with 17. Is there also the same thing that I was gonna ask the 17 crew? Is there anything that you think you could have done tonight to stop that 7 car from winning this race?
No, absolutely not. I mean, Atlanta in this game is a track that you have a single line, and that if you try to pass it, you will go instantly to the rear. And also, I mean, it's slower. You don't have anything of grip, and you will likely get walled. So, I mean, I was just staying online on the racing line and getting a good finish, which I was a runner up.
Thank you. Great race tonight, man. Lando, is
Also,
there anything you'd like to touch up on?
Based off of your point of view in the race, did you feel as there was too much aggression, or it was nice and normal and amount of aggression for super speedway race?
um, I think that this race was pretty good, but a car that I didn't like his aggression was the 77 because every time he tried to pass, he went like going to the inside line when there is no space, so he hit the apron a lot of times and made a lot of cars get in the wall, but the only incidents mostly were with the lag that the 48, 7 and 50 car and 55 car had. Also, well, talking about wrecks, I only got caught in one in stage 2 with the lag of the 7.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Great race
thank you.
tonight. Great race
Thank
tonight,
you.
everyone. But this will conclude interviews for the Valvoline Cup Series here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We'd like to thank everyone for watching, and we hope you have a great night.